Actually, no joke. We had my 5 AT medals.
We did. I'll get them.
They're on the desk right
They're on
there.
the desk. We
I thought we weren't going to talk about the
we weren't going to.
He always brings it up.
But I mean, I just had the opportunity to talk about them, and people wonder if they are real. They are in fact real. These are solid gold, not plastic. Oh yeah, there's one.
Which Alliance tournament is this?
Alliance Tournament 8, the one that started it all.
What's up, nerds? It is that time of the week again. I'm CCP Monty. Yeah, I'm CCP Monty, CCP Lumi, CCP Swift, and then. So I mean, you are CCP Banquet.
I am CCP Banquet. This was a question in stream yesterday as well. So all GMs in Iceland have a CCP name as well. Generally, we go for the one-on-one CCP Banquet, GM Banquet, but then we also have some GMs overseas that do not have a CCP name. So only GMs in Iceland have a CCP and a GM name.
Yeah, and the reason we have a GM here, Swift, today, obviously, is that, well, they think we need to be censored.
Yeah.
Jötunn was here last week.
He is not here anymore.
No, apparently he broke the Nerds Eula.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Banquet?
When I watch these streams, I get really scared. I'm pulling my hair out. The decibel level goes up. I get scared.
Yeah, Banquet is also...
In the heat of the moment.
Yeah, as we've seen also, like, on Live to Feed and stuff, Banquet is the GM that's, like, really, down to the wire on making sure that nobody says anything.
I see some spicy names when we're roaming during Leave to Feed, and I generally just close both my eyes until I jump out of the system. But sometimes they go over the top and action has to be taken. And that has happened.
Wait. Are you telling me that GMs basically just roam space all day like space police?
Now you're twisting my words.
No. I mean, this is great news to me. I suddenly want to be a GM. Lisa, I mean,
it's a power you hold that you cannot abuse.
Lumi, it's we need to do more of this.
I feel like we all need a banhammer just here next to us, and if we see something, we
hammer
it down.
I'm more just thinking we undock in our police skins, and we just literally go up to people and just get a sound effect, something like that.
We have done that for a GM week before. I think GM week 3 years ago.
Isn't that GM Patrol?
Yeah.
It's GM week. That's why he's here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize.
In your introduction, you said this is the time of the week. This is our favorite time of the week. I thought you were going to say favorite time of the year because this is my week, GM week.
Is that your favorite time of the year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
5 days of the week, I get to roam around, shoot people, give away stuff, not look at the banhammer. It's perfect.
Okay, so I came into the GM lounge yesterday. It's a beautiful place, somewhere very exotic. It's got a nice beach view and beautiful weather. And Banquet was there getting ready to undock for I don't even know what the hell you're just playing Eve. And I saw him cherry picking confiscated goods to carry. Like, that's one big bucket of plex you have there.
Yep.
That is some nice blueprints you have there.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about what's been going on.
So obviously GM Week started on Monday. The news item went out at 11, and then we started getting out in space. We got orbital stashes. We got scavenger hunts. GM Patrol, where we fill up our inventory or cargo hold with loot and go out PvP. And when they blow you up, they can loot all the plex and the vanity items. I think you laughed at some of them. One was named offensive content, I think.
Yeah.
One was a pile of logs, which are never present. That's why we drop them in space. And a bunch of other fun events. There's also a Nemesis event where GMs go into Vanguard and you can pew the GMs and get rewards for it.
Harvest their biomass.
Yeah, you can also email GM Ren. He got 50 emails, I think, when was it, on Monday during the stream. And he spent, I think, 5 hours Tuesday morning custom making skins.
Nice.
And sending them out.
So. Really?
Mm-hmm. So everybody got a custom-made GM skin from GM Ren. That's a lot of GMs. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's not all on Twitch. Like, there's stuff that is going to be on Twitch. Like I think you guys call it OnlyCans.
OnlyCans, correct. There was one at 2 a.m. yesterday. Sadly, I missed it, but there will be
2
one.
2 a.m. this morning.
2 a.m. this morning, sorry. But there will be one every single day. I'm I'm not sure if we have the schedule posted somewhere.
I
It's
know
probably
it
on
kind of
Twitch.
from the top of my head at this point.
All right.
We
you
have
can
another
take it
one
away.
at 10 tonight.
10 tonight.
OnlyCans.
OnlyCans.
I saw OnlyCans.
Have you figured out
once.
how it works?
So the thing is, I kind of wanted to go and look. But then I realized it would be a really bad look if I would go and find it.
I mean, you can go and find it and then just not loot it.
Yeah, I just decided to just watch the cans.
Yeah, you would show up on stream though, which would be kind of like nonchalant.
They were nice cans though.
Yeah, there were. I'm not gonna give away what's in them, but
But they're like a super secret kind of cans we use for this, right?
Yes. So you have to guess or not guess. You have to make an educated guess according to a nebula that's on stream where they are located, and then you have to descan them and find them. There is a camera observer that is observing the cans themselves, but they are not visible in local, so you have no frame of reference if you are right or not until you find it. And when you find it, gigaloot.
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 Yeah, like 2 to 7 bill, I think each can. Plex.
It's just
Casual.
in that general
Yeah.
range,
Yeah.
2 to 7 billion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
There you go.
just a small
Yeah.
kind of skew there from top to bottom.
Yep. So that's Plex, skins, vanity items, the whole shebang.
It's kind of like what CCP Swift's frozen corpses are going for right now.
That's true. That's
The
true.
value is slowly going down, though. It's
Yeah, there's a
Slowly?
bit of an
There's gonna be
oversaturation in the market.
quite a few of them.
I remember when you came with us on the first Live to Feed, everybody was really excited about your corpse. But then when there's a few out there, they're like, oh, move on to the next
Them again.
one.
Yeah, they get excited to try and find CCP Kestrel. CCP Kestrel just doesn't die. So
Really?
Too
He
good.
is a rarity.
So
I wonder
could-
if you put CCP Kestrel corpses in your caches.
I'd have to kill him first, which is kind of impossible.
1v1 him at the sun.
Well, then I
my-
don't think we
my-
will see
My
Banquet
ego couldn't
again.
take that one.
No. All right. This is seriously cool. So, but when you guys always roam, right?
Yes. So every Friday we have the Live to Feed roam. This Friday we'll have a GMX Live to Feed community team variation. So you guys are all invited. I'm not sure who can come. I'll probably be FCing. I haven't decided what we're gonna fly yet. But that will,
No.
I just
need
heard
to-
we're
I
doing
need to-
police skins.
I need to return. So I rented a movie the other year, and I just remembered I need to return.
Oh,
Friday.
okay. It wasn't a
Yeah.
book that was in your closet for 5 years, and then you all of a sudden.
No, I just remembered. You say you're FCing, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm unfortunately.
I have
didn't
FC'd some fleets, and I'd say my kitey things are really good. But so it'll probably be something speedy to take on like blobs of 0.0 people, and then we also have the big GM Rome where we invite ISDs, all the devs that want to come along Thursday tomorrow, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
tomorrow at 5 p.m. And we are joined by an FC. Now you'll really need to hand in that book. No, I'm kidding. So Loru is gonna FC
Okay.
us tomorrow. He hasn't told me what comp he's gonna fly. Obviously, I have to make him, but I think that'll be really exciting and really fun.
Tomorrow, big fleet, and then you guys also taking over Live to Feed on Friday.
Yes, correct,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
The Thursday fleet kind of dips into most TCs. Like we try to have it as available as possible, but Live to Feed is generally a little early when it's at 2 p.m. So we're doing both this time around.
yeah, it's kind of hard to get time zone coverage for everyone. That's why we have some of this stuff that's happening just like during work hours, some of it at like 2 in the morning, some of it at like 10 p.m. So we try to like spread it out as much as we can. But we know some of the bigger events are generally going to be like while we're here at the office doing stuff.
I just forgot that I was supposed to be changing cameras, so now I'm gonna change a lot, so that it's I'm making
Sure.
up for lost time.
We can show off
Sure.
how good our
Yeah,
equipment is
look,
here.
yeah,
Has it
here in
all
Co-
been on
Yeah.
mute?
There,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
there.
They're going to hate this podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a
Nice.
GM Banquet show now.
yeah, apparently.
So I've done enough camera changing. We'll just be there.
All right.
Okay,
All
but
right.
this is seriously cool. And to be honest, like often has been mentioned during the stuff I've been making here. I left Eve for a long time, just not playing and rejoined. And I actually didn't know about GM Week when I joined last year. It had just finished, I think. Like it was recently finished when I started dipping into it again. And I was being told about it. What a freaking cool concept.
Right?
Like
I love it.
I got a YouTube video up on my feed the other day that was very, it probably wouldn't have come from corporate. Let's put it that way. It's like the CCP devs or EVE Online devs, they publicly shame and humiliate.
Yeah, that
It's,
happens.
It also humanizes us as GMs, being able to go into locals, interact. I remember when I first started working here, I was very timid about posting anything or doing anything, and then 3.5 years in now, I'm just a big old memer like I was back in the day, and the community loves that. So
I
True
managed
to your core.
true to my core.
I managed to blow my cover in like 3 days. funniest thing, story time. Funniest thing I've had happen so far. So as people may have noticed, I work a bit on content and stuff that we're doing, and I was looking for some editing help, and I want to go into the community and look for that. Now there's one guy reaches out, and as reference, he sends me a clip. Oddly familiar name being killed in that clip.
Remember this.
It's like he knew.
Yeah, he did not get hired. but it was freaking fun. No, it was just the newest clip on his YouTube, actually. Just the fight that had recently happened, and yes, I happened to be the freaking target in there.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We've all been targets.
Yep.
We have.
I got some low lights, specifically from the stream yesterday that I
Tell us.
the GM room. No, it's
Yeah,
just
tell us.
Oh, no,
it's-
go
so
for it.
the point of
Can we
GM
open
Patrol.
the stream
No,
so he
please
doesn't so he doesn't change?
I think we
any-
can
So
pull
the
up his
point of
kill
GM
mail.
Patrol is obviously
Oh yeah, the
going
kill
out.
mail. Let's pull the kill mail.
Yeah,
good
you
idea.
can probably find one. You go out, load it up with Plex and goodies, and you intend to die, right?
Mhm.
But when you die 5 times in a row without getting a kill, you get it's kind of demoralizing not being able to fight back.
I thought he was about to go like. So the plan was to go out and die, but I'm so freaking good that I
Oh,
just
hell,
killed everybody and never died.
That would be a
so it's
highlight. That would be a highlight.
Dying
Do
too
we have
fast,
anything, or-
though.
We got a couple. Which is it? Is it the Vindy?
No,
Is
I
it
got
earlier.
I got 2 kills in the Vindy.
Maybe close the ads on there. Wait, I'm learning this. Let's try this. Boom. There we go.
There you go.
Man, you have been busy. Shit.
Yeah, there are some solo kills in there, but it's especially hard. So when you filament on your own, not streaming, you most of the time get good fights, or you at least get 2 kills before you die. But when you're streaming, as they say, the horde will come for you, and they most certainly did.
I can see.
There's
I
a
can
lot of
see.
red. There's a lot of red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got to a point. So I use implants as well, but it got to a point where I would warp my pod away and self-destruct it just to protect my stats.
I think we should pull up the Macario one.
Can you
No,
go,
that's
Yeah.
can you go to the
Yes.
top? Can we Sekiel has that fun dangerous snuggly rating.
I think it
He's
should
pretty
be-
dangerous.
Oh, you're pretty
He's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
He's carried a lot of roams for
He
us.
has.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Every time I die for content. But every time he dies, it's just because he screwed up somewhere.
Or because we're all dead.
And he's
And,
the only man standing.
Yeah.
Fun fact though, during Live to Feed, when Swift is FCing, when we jump into a gate camp, he usually does like a 3-2-1 decloak, but he decloaks first, so he tanks it for the rest of us, so we can get away and pew pew.
Really?
So, yeah,
He does that, yeah.
he does it. So we appreciate you.
What a
Swift.
freaking
Yep.
FC.
Just to make sure that I.
Can we all? I'm just gonna
So there
go
won't be a
close
low
up.
light.
Can we all just take a minute
Oh.
and appreciate CCP Swift here?
Dying for everyone.
Yep.
I'm gonna notice this, and I'm gonna like we're all gonna be racing.
Now you're gonna try to bait it first. As soon as it hits 3.
Like, 3. Oh my god, I clicked.
Oh no, I lemminged.
Yeah. All right. Is there any tea in New Eden?
A little bit. I mean, there's stuff that's going on. The war between Goons or the Imperium and PanFam, it's still like doing stuff. They're still
we
fighting over
were
things.
gonna show a highlight video of all the fights this week. Just too big of a file.
Yeah.
It's just like we don't have time to
Too
show it
much
all.
stuff
Too much
going
stuff.
on.
Yeah.
A lot
It
of
just
people
went
like
completely black and silent when we tried to turn it on, almost like there was nothing there.
they're so it's like rumbling under the surface. Probably they're like poking at stuff between like the where cache is and where drone lands begin. They're just poking at stuff. They're just
I
just
heard
the lads doing a little poking.
I heard a rumor that smaller alliances that are not necessarily fully aligned, but like they've been deployed to do annoyance,
Shenanigans.
backline annoyance, basically.
Yeah, and a lot of like these groups all have what they call SIGs or special interest groups that are like groups within the coalitions or within the alliances. They also like to deploy like kind of to different areas and just do some just some light content, like maybe reinforcing some jump bridges, attacking some metanoxes, being annoying, shooting some ratters.
We'd be really good at that annoying part.
We would be
Sure.
super good at it. They
I
should
mean,
hire us.
It's a tactic as old as time. I remember, when was that? Back in 2009. That was the reason Atlas failed Cascaded, was because of backline annoyance and
Backline annoyance.
backline annoyance, and it's
Such a
still
nice
present today.
Yeah. Also, Goons. Goons have had a long history in Eve. One of the things that they've had done is they've had their alliance and corporation stolen from them and disbanded by one of their former leaders, Cartoon. If we look back at the original Goons that started, I think yesterday or today is their 20th anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats, Goons.
Congrats.
Where's the party? If there is not a 20-year Goon Fan Fest birthday party, I'll be hugely
I
disappointed.
wonder if we'll
So
get
you're gonna
invited.
riot?
I will riot. Yes.
Maybe we'll get invited. Maybe we'll
We'll
get invited. We're
We should
cool.
get
We're
invited.
hip,
Come on.
right?
Like everybody.
Your affiliations may. Well, you're CCP affiliated now, so you should be invited. So.
As past affiliations, though.
Yeah.
maybe
We
not
used
so
to be
much.
bros.
18 years of smack talking? No, maybe not.
No,
not
we were
that
bros
much.
for the first
That's
half
fair.
decade of Eve.
No,
That's fair.
everybody would love to have Swifter telling them about his 580 titles.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Actually, no joke. We had my 5 AT medals
We did. I'll give them.
They're on the desk right
on the
there.
desk. We
I thought we weren't going to talk about
we
DT.
weren't going
He
to.
always brings it up.
But I mean, I just had the opportunity to talk about them, and people wonder if they are real. They are in fact real. These are solid gold, not plastic. Oh yeah, there's one.
Which alliance tournament is this?
Alliance Tournament 8, the one that started it all.
Just continue.
Uh,
Can you see how natural this is to him?
yeah.
we
Oh,
do this
it
every
feels
morning.
so good. I feel like an Olympian, dude. I am.
Spread them out.
Yeah. Just
There you go.
peak athleticism right here. I'm an
When I
esports
look at
Olympian.
you, I just think like CCP Swift and Michael Phelps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
business
Immediately.
excellence.
Yeah. Yeah, just
No worries.
in the field. Just there's just something like just clicks immediately.
So there are in-game items for the Alliance Tournament gold medals, but I did ask when I started working here if I could get them to be real.
Yeah.
And CCP
And that
obliged.
is what started scarcity because all the budget went into
Yep.
5 solid gold medals.
Yeah,
Yep.
we needed them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag worth.
Understandable. But 20 years.
Yeah, I remember when Goons first started. They were going against Band of Brothers at the time, who were like super dominant, and it was actually there was like way less parity between the groups as there is now. So Band of Brothers had battleships with Tech 2 ammo and Tech 2 guns that other people just couldn't match, and Goons just had rifters, and that's all they had. So they just like zerg you with rifters, and their like very defining mantra was, our ships cost more than your ammo costs more than our ships. And they were just like fun-loving, just Zerg boys.
A true bee swarm.
Yeah, they were a true swarm.
Yeah.
And they still are now,
I
but
could probably
they've
get
grown
Goons
up.
with me on the CCP BB hotel.
Yeah, they'd probably be super down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could craft something with him. Yeah.
CCB is not here. He has
He's
PTSD.
not been seen since I brought up the B hotel.
Yeah.
Like I
He's
saw him do a
fled.
stream from home once.
He's afraid.
Was it
Yeah.
real, though?
What?
The stream from home. How can you tell it was real?
I mean, in the modern age of AI, I have absolutely no idea, to be honest.
It's true. And there's a lot of footage of CCB out there. So I'm sure they're like,
Yeah, training data.
yeah, that's scary.
It is. One other great reason for Goons to show up en masse to Iceland to throw a 20th birthday party is that Goons can actually buy alcohol in Iceland now. Then they are legal,
Yeah,
They are.
True.
they're legal. They can do it.
Which is a very very big moment in most people's lives, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll set the record for drinking Iceland dry.
For drinking Iceland dry.
Isn't that currently held by like some American soldiers? about
like finishing all the
finishing all the alcohol
in
in
Iceland?
Iceland.
Maybe. You're telling me
it's
stories
news-
now.
Yeah,
You're the Icelandic ones here. How have you
Yeah.
not heard about this?
Yeah, we
There are a lot of misconceptions out there as well on TikTok. I remember I saw one where they're like, "Oh, whole Iceland had to shut down because of a volcano." Meanwhile, we show up to work like 30 minutes away from the volcano, like it's nothing.
yeah, and then
Just
take a
a
hike to
regular
it.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of misconception about horses as well, and a bunch of stuff.
My favorite
Horses
is
are kind of small.
Yeah,
Hey.
he calls them
Hey.
ponies. That hurts my feelings.
watch out.
I know this is like something we
This is
can't
a
really talk
sensitive
about.
issue.
Yeah.
So I
We
have the
do not
feeling
shame.
that CCP Swift will not be on the show next week.
Yeah.
Well, we do not shame. Okay, I was going to say we don't use size to shame, but then I remember I just did a Walt reel with you and the little guy.
Yeah, Icelandic horse can walk in 7 different types. That's the most in the world. Fun fact. Sorry.
Could you demonstrate?
No, absolutely not. I can only describe how it feels when you're riding the horse, and
He's just summoning his inner
It
horse
wouldn't
girl
really-
now.
Yeah,
wouldn't really fly.
I have a question. Even though we haven't seen a lot of war action or big fleet action, which is why we're talking about horses and the drinking age in Iceland and volcanoes and stuff like that. Have we seen an impact on doctrines yet? I've seen a Raven doctrine back up.
Yeah, so after the major update, all these like big groups are trying to, and small groups too. Everyone's trying to figure out what the next meta is going to be, like what's just going to be super dominant, and there's like a race to figure out what you think is going to be the next replacer. Obviously, Rogue's still going to be pretty good, right? They got a pretty small nerf, but it's also a really good opportunity to like change things up a little bit.
Yep.
And I think all these groups are focusing a lot, or at least some of the groups are focusing a lot on pirate battleships and Navy battleships. And those are like notoriously hard to source. So they're trying to keep some of it under wraps as they are doing this because they just want to build a whole bunch of what they're after. So
What would we expect based on location of said alliances that they would go for the kind of regional pirate battleship?
no, I think they'll just they've got the resources. At least the big groups have enough resources to just get whatever they think is going to be meta, right? If
Yeah.
it's going to be a Navy APOC, if it's going to be like Bargists, if Nightmares are just going to pop up, like they've already been really strong. If they're just going to be like the Giga dominant thing now,
Yeah.
That being said, though, if you have 7 large alliances trying to source the same pirate battleship, that's when you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
problems.
That's gonna be
It's
fun.
get
yeah,
pricey.
that's why
Yeah.
they're not really talking about it yet,
Yeah.
or they're not unveiling their next Giga doctrines yet.
Yeah, I mean, for example, like the Nightmare got a pretty, probably sizable update with the cap changes to pulses and stuff.
Yeah, I mean the Nightmare it always was like really really good, and the Navy APOC now kind of like moves in that space
Mhm.
as well, and that's one of my favorite ships. It
Is
just
it?
looks super cool. It's like such an iconic Eve ship, right? The APOC model, and I just have really good memories of the Navy APOC.
I saw the funniest image the other day. Somebody was given an APOC miniature that someone does not play Eve or know what Eve is. Had it upside down, because if you put it upside down, it actually looks like a ship,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and like a hull, and just
Oh, okay,
just a
yeah,
sailing
yeah.
ship.
It looks like also you could, when I try to envision it, it looks like a saddle too. You could like sit in the saddle.
Why are we back
Pilot
to
it.
the horses?
Sorry, that's my Icelandic. Sorry.
But I laughed quite hard when it was like, oh, it's a spaceship.
What?
Wrong kind of ship.
Wrong kind of ship. Wrong kind of ship.
Or horse.
Yeah, I think it's interesting what we'll see from there. Wherever I go, there seems to be somebody a bit disappointed to not being able to defend their ESS with a Marauder anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. From my point of view, I still think that change is really healthy.
Yeah, it's felt
Like-
really good. And like, so the defenders are still absolutely just bodying people that go in there. They're just like killing them with slightly different ships this time. And like the Marauders, you have to just dock it real quick. And it's not one Marauder versus like a gang of 4 or 5. You're going to have to bring in a couple of ships. Recons are really popular in there now because like you can't see them on D-scan.
Mhm.
And yeah, just it's been really, really nice to go in there. I've been having a lot of fun in the ESS, and I've been dying like almost every time anyways.
Yep.
But it feels like I can like kill something in return rather than just like eating it and being sad.
No, I agree. Anything else? Wow, it's been slow kind of since the last Nerds. We hasn't really been much action. CSM is coming up.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I'm really excited about that. CSM 20 elections. 20? Back in my day,
Here we go again.
CSM 6 and 7.
Strapping, guys.
I ran for CSM 4 and 5, but I wasn't good enough to get elected.
Yeah,
Did
you
you
only
get
had
put on
3
the
gold
reserve
medals.
bank at some point?
That was CSM 6.
Were you on the reserve board?
Yeah. But the person in front of me couldn't make it, so they called me up. It was good.
So, CCP Swift. That was not CCP Swift back then. Probably thought, how do I take this operation down from the inside? And that is why he's here with his gold around his neck.
14 years in the making now? No, 16. 14.
14, yeah. But no, it's super good. I love the CSM as an institution. CCP Lumi, we were doing some just application processing because the application's just opened.
There is so much paperwork, guys. You will not believe it.
Oh, I wish I could help, but I'm busy, like I was saying. Like,
What? You're an Eve player that doesn't like spreadsheets?
Sorry, I can't run
What
an
is this?
election.
Can you guys give us a little bit of a rundown? Just like explain, like I'm fine. What is the CSM? Because I'm not sure everybody knows it. Because it always just gets referred to as the CSM, and
Oh.
it's just CSM 19, CSM 18, and such.
It's officially called the Council of Stellar Management.
Yeah, which obviously everybody
Which
would then
says
know what
a lot,
means.
right?
Yes, yeah.
But I think Mr. Swift can tell us way more about its history than I can.
Yeah, so I mean, it's essentially what it is right now. It's a group of 12 players that get democratically elected by the other players who vote for them.
Can everybody vote?
Everyone who's an Omega can vote, yes.
Right.
Because otherwise we
So-
just have a bunch
So
of...
only the higher ups in society can vote. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
But everyone can run.
But
You
everyone
don't
can
have
run.
to
You
be
can be an
Omega
alpha
to
and
run.
Okay.
And yeah, so we sign them under a really sturdy NDA, and we show them basically everything that we're planning for the next couple months, and in the far future, medium-term future, and near future. And we get their feedback and insight over just like their expertise, how things are, how they would interact with a certain feature, helping shape it a little bit, talking a lot about problem statements rather than like, I think there's probably a misconception among some that the CSM is just like junior game developers, but no. That's not really the case. Basically, you can just say, I wish that projection wasn't as bad because we're, being dropped on all the time in my small group by these large groups. So this feels like an issue. A lot of quality of life changes coming out of the CSM as well. Just generally basically tapping into that huge knowledge base that the players have and just helping us shape the game better. It's not
So
the
you
only
said
tool we
12.
have. Yes.
So 12 players. How do they represent essentially a different part of the EVE community?
So that's based on just how people vote. So it's a single transferable vote, which is a very nerdy way of saying just like a ranked choice vote. So you can vote for the person that you think is going to be the best CSM for your interest. But if they don't really have a chance, if they get eliminated, that vote goes down the list. So you can choose up to 10 people on your ballot. So you can really have like a good amount of impact on who you want to be on the CSM to represent you. And the CSM also spend a lot of time just interacting with players in the community as well.
Yeah, they literally
Throughout
just
the
go
term.
on a campaign. Don't
Yeah. And through the entire year as well. It's kind of nonstop. This year, actually, the last couple of years, we've had a lot of new faces on the CSM. Every year, it felt like we've had like 5 or 6 new people, which is really great because we get just like new perspectives. It's not always just nullsec people. There's a lot of people from lowsec. We have some highsec people, and over the last couple of years, and I think you can really see like the impact that's had on EVE as well.
Okay. When do you say the election was this year?
Applications are open as of yesterday, so
Yes.
people
Okay.
can sign up to be a CSM candidate. And they close in, I believe, 2 weeks.
Yep,
And
October
then
3rd, I think, is when the candidate
from, like,
announcements were.
That point on, there's 2 weeks of campaigning people can do, and then we vote, which is also a 2-week period.
All right. So this shouldn't.
Maybe we can pull up the
That would have been smart.
schedule.
That would have been
we have
really
it.
smart.
And then in the meantime, to continue on what the CSM is, we said there's 12 people. 10 of those get voted in. So that's the top 10 of all the votes we get in. And then from the top 20, CCP chooses another 2 to make up the 12 people in the CSM.
Right. So CCP has kind of a way to like we feel like a certain part of space is
Well,
or
we
like or
kind of
type
know
of player
what
is underrepresented or something like that.
that, but we also know what we plan on, which area of space we're touching on in the future, because
Right.
we have a way longer timeline.
Yeah.
And we can slot in people that could do really well with that, like we did with Drake, Iden, and Young Puke last year.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's been like really good for helping us kind of get tapped into certain communities and groups of players for like POCVEN and LowSec and stuff like that.
So if you press your button, we can look at the
Oh
key
yeah,
days.
can I press the button?
Go nuts, dude.
What button should I press? Let's
Button
press
B?
The big TV.
this button.
Yeah.
See, we're all there.
All right, so candidate submissions is where we are at now. We are on day 2. They close 7th of October. And then on the 10th of October, we announce who has made it through the background vetting process, who has done all the steps we require them to take. And then they start campaigning from the 10th to the 26th of October. And in that period, there's going to be a lot of podcasts, a lot of interviews, also hosted by us. There's a few events in that period, so people can, you know, in real life, talk to their people, get their votes, and then voting.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite times of the year just because,
Why do I feel like you say this about every
well,
period
players
of
do
the year?
unhinged, crazy shit to get on the CSM.
This is
We've
not a
had
lie.
Gilbert Godfrey endorse a CSM candidate before. We've had, I'm blanking on his name, saxophone guy. He plays a saxophone,
I'm sold.
super famous.
could be
Yeah, I need to be a little more specific here.
I'm blanking on his name. I'm going to hate myself. He's
People get
giga
scammed for
famous.
votes.
Yeah, you could scam people for votes if you really want to.
I had a little mini story, so it leaves a little bit of bad taste in my mouth. We discussed this a bit earlier, and they were like a little bit hesitant about me talking about this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So when I was a young player in an alliance, obviously when you're in an alliance,
Swift, can you give
there
him
there's
give
a
him a hug or something? Like one?
there is
You need to
there is
show
a
up, right?
intended there is an intended ballot that goes out for all your alliance members. Okay, and then you have the 1 through 10. But there was a player that was running, was not in my alliance. In fact, he was a hostile to my alliance. And he said, I will pay you 200 mil for every vote. So all my 6 accounts voted for him. I told him, yes, I've done so. He says, this is EVE Online. You got scammed. Good job. And I haven't told a soul about this.
So if you were
Until
in
today.
his alliance that many years
I'm-
ago,
Yeah,
now
I'm
you
probably
know.
going to get kicked from the alliance now. So
Yeah. All right. Put him number 1.
1 through 10, same guy. Ding, 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 ding. I don't remember how the voting was done back then, but I think it was a single vote.
Fairly sure that isn't possible anymore.
Yeah,
Like
not
10 people
anymore.
in the same
Yeah.
spot.
But yeah, at one point it was just like straight one vote,
Yeah.
and that's all you got.
Yeah, it was during that time.
All
And
right.
you didn't vote for me.
I could also call him out, but I'm not going to. I still remember the name.
Did he make it on the CSM?
He sure did.
He's rather salty about it,
Okay.
isn't he?
Okay. How long ago is this? You don't need to say it exactly like
No,
that. We're
it's
talking,
probably like-
over 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
it would have
for
to be.
sure. Probably
think-
like 13.
Okay. So at what year are we? Somebody's going to crack it in the comments here.
Theory crafting over here.
Yeah,
If it was
sounds
like
good.
13
Get
years
me in
ago, then
trouble.
what would be CSM 7?
I'm sure there are more players that got like me that will divulge that information.
Yeah.
After
There was
a while.
actually someone that ran for CSM 6 and 7 that made it on by promising people in Jita Local that he'd give them a Plex if they voted for him. And it worked. Like, he got on. But he didn't,
so
like...
it's just like real life politics.
Yeah.
Like you promise fuckloads of shit and then I never get it.
Fake promises.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But there's also some good promises in the campaign threads.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really great way to kind of like learn more about the candidates, talk about like what their view of EVE Online is, what they think the problems are, and just the process itself is really helpful for us because it creates like 60 people talking about like what they think is good with EVE, what needs work, what we should focus on, and stuff like that. So it's just kind of neat for us to nerd out and listen to these guys talk about what's important to their version of EVE.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Swift, any stupid stories this week of you flying?
I did try to. Oh man, I did try to kill one of the caravans from Operation Nemesis.
I did kill one of the caravans from Operation Nemesis.
And I was in high sec, but I forgot I was in high sec.
Oh, I
And
can see where this goes.
I was in a Hecate because it warps fast, right? And I
Yeah.
was only going after the low sec ones because those were the easiest for me to get to. I would like hang out in Thera, wait for the thing to trigger, try and get like thanks to Eve Scout, you guys are the best. Like figure out what the closest connection was and just do a speed run. And this one, it was a high sec system that was right next to low sec. And in my head, I was just like, I was in low sec. So I zoomed over there and a guy in a Loki showed up and I was like, dude, this guy's going to get smoked. And I just went up to him and shot him and then instantly got concorded because
Aw.
I stupidly kept safety to red.
Oops.
And
See,
he made fun of
everybody.
me. But I didn't
That-
want to
that
tell that
man
story
It's
because
a
it makes me-
5-time Alliance tournament winner. So when you fuck up, don't worry about it.
There's a
Just take it
redemption
happens.
arc. Don't worry.
Yeah. High sec is scarier. It's the scarier of the space.
But also, you got killed while trying to kill one of these convoys. But Monty killed the convoy, and apparently it's not that hard.
Okay.
2-time.
So maybe we need to clear up some misconceptions about these convoys.
Oh, it was seriously weird because I went for the first one thinking I knew everything, came into the system, and like I said this on another show, but I'll say it here. So basically, it's just the first evening of Operation Nemesis, and we're out somewhere, and it's like, hey, the convoys have spawned. Okay, 18 jumps or 16 jumps or something like that. Great. We were on the edge of our space, like of our SOV. So we jump out, burn 16 jumps through NPC null and hostile null
That's scary.
to get there. And once we're there, it's like, we did not bring the ships for this. I was in a Proteus, which is fine. It warps fast and has damage and stuff. But I was in the Proteus with the Sino on it, not the one in with the scanner probes on it.
Mm.
Mistake
Not like
number
you
one.
need scanner probes, though.
No, but that I did not know that at the time. Because there's another thing. Unlisted squall is not default on your overview either. So no like D-scan or anything like that will pick
Well-
it up until you go into and add it there.
It's unlisted.
Yeah. But it's like you won't see it on D-scan.
I know.
So we were obviously not the only ones. The other 10 in local were also trying to figure that shit out. So we find one. Great, fine, start shooting. Warps away. Freaking hell. But then we had it on D-scan. And we started hunting them all over and managed to pop those, which is great. I think I got 10 kills on the way back home. Because then I actually looked at local and my D-scan and stuff while warping, not just rushing to those convoys. Realized when I got back that I had absolutely zero idea of where to return these, which I actually posted internally, and I believe the day after they now have.
Yeah, it's
Like,
now listed in the
yeah.
patch notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They listed that. But it was so much fun because just the hunt of getting there, just like, competing internally, trying to find them, and then, having others there. And the second one, I was actually pretty lucky because I was close enough to get the notification, which I didn't even know was a part of this. Just ding, oh, Skyhook raid or something like that. No, it's like a Vanguard convoy has been spotted in your area or something like that. Burn there, again, not in my space. And just as I had finished, local filled up with people searching for it. And it was like, so you got them? Like, yeah.
Did they then got you?
Anything good? I got an implant though. I got like a 3% implant. And then I have absolutely zero idea what I get when I return the boxes. Because I haven't done it. Will I ever? Maybe.
You
better
should,
do
and
it
then
soon.
report back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in there.
Next week on Nerds.
In the crates.
Yeah, well, there's good stuff in the crates, but there's also good stuff when you
Like I
turn
mean
it
that.
in.
Like when you turn it in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like just returning an overseer box or a like a
Yeah,
SCC
no.
or something
There's
like that.
there's stuff that you can trade it in for different types of things.
Okay. Oh, so it's not a loot box. It's like
Exactly. Yeah.
it's like
It's
LP
an
or whatever. You
exchange.
change something.
Yeah. And
Okay.
there's
Can't give everything away here.
But like
I mean,
one-
we can.
True.
in one of them, which happened to be not the one that I looted, there was like a 500 mil item.
Yeah, some of them are like pretty lucrative, or they can be like very jackpotty.
Yeah.
There's Plex in them as well.
Yep.
Some cool skins. And now there are. So before there would be, when the convoy triggers, there would be one in low sec, one in null sec,
And one
and
in
one in high sec. Now, after today's patch, there's 3 in low sec, 3 in high sec, and 3 in the other place. So there's a
And in
9
the other
total
place.
Gaspies.
instead of
Happy
instead of 3.
hunting.
Yeah.
You need to lean into when you're getting the dramatic sound effects. It's not supposed to slow you down. It's supposed to be, and there's one more. You know, it's
And
like-
there's even more. Yeah, no, it's super cool. Like, I'm excited to see it. And
yeah, and you don't need to have a like. Basically, what you were doing in the Hecate
Yeah.
is probably the perfect ship to do it in. You will need to scram. Although I only had the first one warp away. Got
yeah,
the-
they stay.
You can follow them as well.
Yeah, they ping between.
Yeah, but they will always go to a planet that has 8,000 million moons.
It'll help
Obviously.
you train your like descan fingers.
It is good, and if that is not a skill that actually like just gets you content in Eve and safety and everything, like knowing your descan, probably one of the most important tooltips that anybody can have.
Yeah.
It's kind of the perfect training exercise because.
Yeah.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't really shoot back, do they?
They're if they did, they did very little damage at least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're not defended. There's no guard around the convoy, so you can just hunt them down.
Have you guys been playing Vanguard, by the way?
A little, yeah.
I haven't seen. There's one thing in Vanguard that I've been looking for, that some players did find, a happy little Easter egg that's been there.
The green Easter egg.
Yeah,
I just saw
Mhm.
that on socials or something.
yeah.
It's
uh,
glorious.
Players have found it. He's a very happy little goblin with a top hat. Yeah, I mean you can check
Press
it
your
out.
Oh, you have it
Press
there.
your button.
Wow. If only I was a better producer. There we go. Hey.
Yeah. So
Look
you can,
at the little goblin man.
you can find this guy around the Vanguard maps.
And why is he
I think
there?
he's in all maps besides the new player journey maps.
Okay.
And does Mr. Top Hat Green Goblin do anything for me?
Fun
Other than
content,
just
He brings you joy.
the joy. Yeah.
bragging rights that you found him.
You can also shoot him, but
Doesn't work.
he's immune and impervious to every type of ammunition.
Doesn't care about bullets
Does not care about you. And
Nor grenades.
nor grenades.
nor knives. I've tried.
You tried the knives as well.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
like to. If I could ever find him, I would.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
stab
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
I tried to stab him
We
for science.
we tried on my stream, my Icelandic stream here, to double up, where we had a full squad on Vanguard running operations or expeditions, sorry, and trying to get that ticker up, and then we had a Hecate ready to run.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We didn't get anything.
You don't sound too happy.
It's not my fault. I wasn't flying the Hecate. I got him convoys. No worries. So shame.
Skill issue.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Banquet can confirm. I would have gotten. All right.
Obviously.
Duh.
Is there something we need to cover more?
Not really. I mean, we're just kind of chatting about what's going on.
Yeah. Do you know
GM
what?
week.
Do you know what I want to do?
Hmm.
Can we create a channel in Discord? Okay, I should not be saying this here, but can we?
Another one? No.
Can we create a channel in Discord that is specifically nerds and it's for nerds, just to post memes and stuff for us to potentially react to?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Because,
I love
I
it.
feel like we
lo-
need
like-
one.
Have you seen the production value here? It's like I can go back and see all the stuff that Banquet is dying. No, wait, what's that? That's something new.
This is new. This is like
Okay.
a new third-party website that
I can react to this.
Yeah, that players have created, or at least one player has created, where it
Eve
looks
War Beacon.
through Z-kill, and if there are clumps of 10 kills or more that are like fairly highly valuable, it'll pull the battle report for it, so you can just kind of look through and see where all these like fights are happening, and just kind of just have a historical record. Like,
Are you
wormholers
saying I
kicked
don't have
off.
to do it the janky way myself anymore?
no, there's a tool for it now.
Hell yes.
And yeah, you could see wormholers doing some wormhole stuff. Pretty big fight there. You can see who's involved. The battle report might not be like exactly indicative of who's on what side, because it can screw up some ways. But yeah, look at these boys, Minmatar fleet doing some damage in low sec, and yeah, it's just a ton of fun to be able to go through and just see the fights that are like taking place.
What's the URL?
Eve Warbeacon.net, or just warbeacon.net. Sorry.
Okay, sweet. And so it's automatically getting created. It's not like somebody needs to go in and choose everybody and everything.
Well,
like that.
the creator says it's automatically created. If he's just sitting behind there and grabbing 100% of them all the time, which he might be, he
That's
might just
how
be really
ChatGPT
talented.
works. It's just a lot of people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just a whole bunch of.
And
or
Answering
somebody who
questions all
types
day.
really fast
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
knows a lot of things.
We can also give him just a few server hamsters to help the upkeep on that site, to grab all the battle reports, put them in there.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody's not gonna be unducking for big fleet fights and stuff, we don't need all the hamsters
exactly.
anyway.
Exactly.
It's like,
I do want to go back to your notion of the meme channel.
Yep,
You do
yep, yep.
realize that on the official Evoline Discord we have a meme channel.
I know,
Okay,
but
just saying.
what I'm basically looking for is, for example, if I go into closeness, could you look into the camera, Swift? There you have 5-time Alliance tournament winner with all his gold. He's biting his gold.
It's real.
Right. If that wasn't the moment to screenshot and make nerds meme, I don't know.
All
what
right,
it
okay.
is. So it's this kind of stuff we need. No, but just like reactive stuff.
Mhm.
By the way, I found a tool recently, talking about the battle report,
Mhm.
which I have started loving. It also pulls up, I believe, from CKill rather than from the ESI, a roam report.
Ah, okay.
Have you guys tried that?
No?
No.
So basically,
sounds awesome,
maybe just I've got it bookmarked. Maybe Google it. It's basically, let's say we go out for a roam, like live to feed on or like tomorrow when you have like way more people.
Yeah.
You just put in a period of time and list all the people, and it will basically give a roam report.
Yeah.
So yeah, is that it?
I think so.
Okay. I am trying to pick which one I'm going to.
Nailed it.
Yes, I think that's the one.
I don't have anything to put in there.
No, so you would just put in CCP Swift, CCP Monty, Lumi, GM Banquet, and
Ah,
then we put in the time and submit, and you would actually get like the total damage, highest,
Oh, cool.
so yeah, total value lost and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
So if we do, when were you roaming yesterday? Just put in GM
No,
Banquet.
let's not.
Oh yeah, no,
Let's
I
do
know we
that.
should.
Let's do that. Let's
Sure.
just
I
do
think it was
GM
around
Banquet for yesterday.
I think it was around 4
Does
that
it
you
show
started.
losses as well? Like how many times you
No,
died?
no, this is a
Okay.
positive,
That's good
positive
then.
one,
That's good.
I think.
PMA, positive mental attitude.
Wait, is there a
I
three?
think
If
it's
it's normal.
normal.
Yeah, it's just Swift is such a gamer
Is it-
boy.
Is
it's
it-
the
It's
normal?
just a
Automatically just
normal
goes to the
man.
3.
Did I get it right?
So
I'm just actually just looking at the
GM code. What?
Oh, I know what you're looking at. You're gonna look at the
yeah from
bashing from Monday.
You gotta choose the day, right? Did you do that?
I did.
22nd?
Yeah, you're on the 22nd.
Yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah, this is from
this is on
the Monday
point.
one. Am I?
Oh, we didn't do a lot of shooting though.
I
Well,
guess.
there was.
Yeah, they probably didn't get any kills, did they?
Oh right, because you
Yeah.
guys probably didn't post.
But
the,
just
No,
try.
they
just
got
try
killed.
yesterday, just with the 3 of them.
yeah. Let's go.
That's today.
Oh man, dude, I'm such a noob.
Yeah, we're not doing this tool justice right now, Swift. Oh my God, Swift. So while we do this, let's just watch Swift do it.
Oh, we don't want any added
Mhm.
pressure.
Doot, doot,
We
doot,
don't?
doot, doot, doot. Oh, sorry, I got.
Enjoy the eyeballs on you. Maybe we should turn the bear around to look at Swift too.
Yes.
Like
Dude.
this?
High pressure
Yeah.
moments. This is where I thrive.
The blood
Copium.
raider icon.
Are we there yet?
Probably.
Yeah, it should be something. Boom! There we
Oh,
go.
Hey, there we go.
nice. Total kills 11. Oh, what a
And
gamer,
look-
dude.
Look at
Oh.
who's top damage in that group.
Every single time.
Average like top damage, GM Banquet in his solo
That's me.
roam. Yeah, that's
I feel like
strong.
we need to pull up any random Friday live to feed
I'm
stream.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
also glad it doesn't show losses because that would just
Yeah.
be a field spat. This is like, I need a little pat on the back. Let me fire this up.
It's also just like this thing where you could come back 3 months from now.
Yeah, true.
And just like the fish gets bigger, no, I don't. I was just in the cheap ship. I think that I lost there, but I killed like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Like this is the perfect tool for CCP Jotun, who will only tell half the story.
Look at this guy. He killed a Stormbringer.
Are you looking?
I
at...
finally got one. I wanted to send it to you. I finally got one. I bumped it off.
Nice.
There was a group of 3 and a praxis, and I was like, I'll just go for it.
Hell
This
yeah.
is the first one we've killed, I think, on
Yeah.
Live Defeat and my solo streams.
Open the Game Masters Corp.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one.
It's pretty dangerous.
Pretty dangerous.
Shooting up Astrahuses and stuff.
Those were our own Astras from Monday. Those were the GM week ones.
The confiscated assets that we redistributed.
Yeah.
And were those shacks they're used for the Astra blow up or?
No, we actually used dreadnoughts for the Astras.
Oh yeah, I
and
saw.
Yeah, we set them abandoned, and we confiscated a bunch of assets from botters, placed them in there. It was really cool, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't really tell people about what this was all about. I mentioned the history there at the beginning, and then we kind of segued into just what you'd been doing.
Yeah, true. So yeah, on Monday we ran that event.
What event? Tell people that weren't there.
So we call it. I think we called it a WhackAPiñata.
It was called
WhackAPiñata.
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 in honor of WhackABot.
Yeah, in honor of WhackABot. So there are a lot less super carriers and capitals in general that go around botting. We just didn't really make it viable. There's marauders now and stuff that chew through stuff quicker while ratting. So instead of that, we confiscated the assets of these bots that have been banned recently or not so recently, moved all their assets into this structure, and then we set it abandoned. So when a structure that is abandoned blows up, instead of triggering asset safety, where it would just transport your assets to, or the person's assets to a structure in system or a nearby system or a nearby lowsec, instead they drop in hangar containers in a sphere around where a structure died. I think it's 300 kilometers.
Yeah.
So essentially you have 300 people's hangars in space ready to be looted. So when we were streaming this, you guys can probably look at the VOD from the stream. It was like a feeding frenzy. So there would be a sphere. Where's the camera here? Would be a sphere around the structure. If the structure was here, there's a sphere. And I zoomed out and I just saw frigates from the structure just going like this, trying to find the goodies.
Do you get suspect?
Well, when you loot the hangar containers, yes. But if you're quick enough, it doesn't really matter, does it? You just grab all the plex or the skill injectors. I saw some screenshots of 10 bill, some 6 bill ones of red loot, some blue loot. Like
There was a meme post on Reddit about a Moloch PPC that was just a meme post. There was no Moloch.
have we confirmed that though?
We have confirmed that. There's no Moloch PPC.
Don't ruin a good story.
Yeah, I wanted to meet.
There was a Moloch PPC in there.
Yeah,
There was
so
a BPO.
Yeah.
the spicy thing about it is like you could find like in a 00 Sodio a built Titan or a Keepstar, and you would warp to a hangar container, which is the size of a cargo container. It's tiny, and then you find a capital in there or a super capital, and you right click, launch it, and then it just poof, pops out of the can. You have to be quick at boarding it and then warping it off if you want to get it to safety, or you could brawl in it. And the real value is in finding the most value items that are are not a lot of M3, so you could like just scoop it into your frigate or whatever you're flying. The real problem arises when you find a hangar container with like 70 billion ISK worth, but it's like 10 freighter trips. So now you have to defend your can, kill all the suspects.
A bill worth of
Personally, I've
3,200 capos or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
There's also the cans
I
with all the
found-
nice ships
Yeah,
that you then find and cannot fly.
Yeah,
It's also a little
I
sad.
found a
Skill
golden
issue.
once. I found a golden once, and when you launch it, it still belongs to the person that owns the hangar container. So whenever somebody locks it, nobody can board it, right? So you can always board your own ship, even if people have it locked, if it's empty. But you can't board somebody else's ship if it's locked.
And it's not
So
yours.
I would always have a couple of Suicide Gang Griffins to jab him. So I'd jump in him. But don't tell anybody, chat.
No, don't tell anybody. Don't
That's
tell
the matter
anybody.
for sure. But yeah, we had it actually spread out between 3 systems. So it's not just in Uli, it's in Uli and the 3 surrounding Concord systems around there.
Mhm.
So every system had its own like Astra house that was going abandoned with a bunch of goodies inside. So it was really neat to see people, instead of like 3,000 people piled into one system, 3,000 people spread between 3 systems, or like 2,500 spread between 3 systems. So tie-dye wasn't so bad. You didn't get any like bad feelings if your computer wasn't set up for it, or if you had all brackets on, it didn't really screw you up or anything. Yeah, it was a lot of fun just to see people warping in, trying to find like the jackpot cans.
Yeah.
Sweet. I've got a pitch for next year. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Let's go.
Hear me out. I want to see them get towed. I want to see like a yellow. We take what ship would be a good tow truck?
Bowhead?
A bowhead.
You want to put a skin on it?
We put a skin on it, and we put like one of these, where it's lifts up the front wheels of a car kind of thing, and then you gotta tow it. I mean, just imagine CCP doing with his Ray-Bans out of the window, and he's just towing.
I think our art team might not love the idea, but I mean,
sure,
we could always pitch it.
I wouldn't be negative right away. I'm sure we can frame it somehow.
I think we could do one of those videos again.
We could probably, yes, but like, no, just hear me out. Hear me out, and like also like parking them in space with like one of those wheel locks. Just
The yellow ones?
Yeah. I mean, we do have a fully built model of Gita 44 just sitting in our offices.
We do, and I've had a lot of bad ideas with what we can do with it. So
I don't think this is the
About
worst.
the
we've had.
gigantic rifter that we
Do you
have
think
hanging.
It's
Lumi,
not-
I never,
it's not
I never
the
come to you and
worst.
say, "Oh, your ideas are so bad."
I said
No,
it's
it's-
not the worst.
It's, I think. Oh, you said it's not the worst.
I said it's not the worst.
Because that is really passive aggressive, though. So I don't really.
That's me.
I'll take it though. Backhanded compliments are,
They're still compliments.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the
Okay.
worst, so you
I love
Gotta
getting
give
backhanded
it.
compliments. So
Yeah,
it's like it's something I truly enjoy.
Is it better receiving them or giving them, do you think?
It's best being an observer when they are given to somebody else.
Just a neutral third party.
Yes. Third partying. That's what we do. Okay. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. Can you, players, please do more shit so we can talk about it here? Otherwise, this needs to be a monthly.
That'd be real sad.
Yeah, but
This was a pretty thick one. GM Week and CSM.
Yeah, but we want to talk about stupid shit in space.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, especially if you're in like Delve Aquarius doing some
Yeah, we
some
want to hear
awesome
about it.
stuff. Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Like with the Nerds channel or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
drop us a video of something. Like, yeah. I'd love to have like just a series of tell me a stupid mistake you did while playing. Because
Dude,
we
I'm so good
all
at those.
have that,
I'm so good at those.
Oh yeah. Like the one you told us earlier is really good.
There was one not too long
Great.
ago where a Titan jumped instead of bridged, and then bridged instead of jumped.
That was amazing.
Created some really good content, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Titan got out, right?
No, it died.
No.
It died.
It died.
Okay.
It almost got out though.
We have some historic examples of that happening and turning into juggernauts.
Yes.
Yeah, Asakai did that. DBRB.
Yeah.
Shout
So-
out to the
Shout out to
boatman.
that levy.
So if people think the Leave Corp being in the drop down and Jump and Brits being next to each other being there by accident or something like that, probably not.
They're far apart now. Not
Ish.
far enough apart, I guess.
Yeah. So another good idea. You must be able to put like a mouse glitch. So you're like going there and as you click, it just goes up.
Just assume control,
Yeah.
kind of like
Or
we'll
just
just
swap
have.
the buttons.
Yeah.
And the person's like, I clicked it. No.
This is gonna fuel some rampant tinfoil.
Oh yeah.
The logs
So-
show nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting the next theories here.
Well, yeah. Shortly before I joined, I got to send you guys a mail because there was a bug. I thought.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What you thought was a
It
bug, or
wasn't-
what
it's-
actually
it's
was
not
a bug?
fun one. No, my ship decloaked when there was nothing there, and it was confirmed. I got the ship back.
Oh, nice. There are, when it comes to that specifically, there are a lot of, roaming clouds. Not roaming clouds, but there are clouds that decloak when you fly into something. You may not see it.
Yeah, there's some that are
is,
really annoying.
Site specific.
Yeah, it was a site
Yeah.
in Wormhole,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Maybe
like,
we didn't want you cloaked there.
but I could cloak there, and my friend warped in after me, and he could cloak.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Maybe
the
you just
specific
got
site.
unlucky,
I'm not going
man.
to start any tinfoil hat theories
yeah,
here, but
No,
there are some
got
instances
confirmed as a
where,
bug.
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and I actually was more like, I wasn't thinking about the ship too much. I wanted the sanity check on myself, which was like there was nothing. It was like a drifter side or a sleeper side or something like that in the wormhole, and like step up me.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Do you have something more for us, or are we wrapping it?
Or you just triggered my thoughts of there's one gate in Amar Losec that has a big cloud around it. And I used to fly in Losec with a Drake and a Falcon and a cloaked basilisk because I'm a toxic Eve
I
player.
was going to say that sounds toxic.
And every time I had a fight around that gate, they would decloak my Falcon and basilisk. so no one would fall for it, and it would get me really mad. And I just thought about that.
And that is when CCP Swift started yelling at clouds.
Yeah.
I think this might be where we stop.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
CCP Swift yelling at clouds.
Yes.
Someone make us that meme.
With his gold medal, all that stuff. Banquet, thanks for dropping in with us.
Thank
Lumi,
you for having
awesome
me.
to have you here.
We'll do it again.
I hear we're going to see quite a bit more of Lumi coming up soon, and in some new
Possibly,
new stuff.
maybe.
Something. I hear, Swift, that our friend CCP Convict is attending something somewhere.
CCP Convict and CCP Larrikin are at Eve Down Under, which is going to be on Friday.
This weekend.
Yeah.
They'll also dress as
I don't know how
pirates.
time works in Australia. It's like upside down, but like,
Yeah.
he'll be there.
And if we could be bothered, we could ask Convict, but you know. But I heard he may have packed a suitcase of some nice stuff to. I don't know. I would probably at least open my computer on Friday or Saturday or wherever you're in the
Yeah,
world.
you should just check it out.
Check something out.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I can drop a little bit before we leave, make sure to interact with the GM Week stuff. It runs until Sunday. And then you can always interact with us in the GM Week Discord or the EVE Online GM Weeks section of the Discord. There you go. We have some cool contests running as well. The submissions are open until Sunday. You can find them there as well.
I can give you a camera if you want to talk directly into it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, do it.
I like the little slant thingy.
It's here.
All right, yeah. Well, you got the spiel, so now you get my face.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Just participate is what you
just
say.
participate. Just interact with us.
Okay.
We love when players come up to us. They think it's super cool to see a GM, but we actually think it's cooler for us to interact with you on our GM characters. So
Sweet. So until next time, nerds, we'll see you.
see you, nerds.
Bye.
Yeah.